Hey, welcome back to Acoustic Music and Things. I am David. Today I've got another awesome Martin guitar for you. It is the 0028 Modern Deluxe. So if you go back several videos, you'll see I did one on the Standard Series 0028, which I did end up returning, and I will actually be returning this one as well, and I'll get into the reasons why in a little bit. But let's kind of go over what the Modern Deluxe line does as far as the upgrades of the instrument, because they make the Modern Deluxe version of the 0018, the 0028, the 0042, D28, D18, and maybe one or two more. So what that does is that upgrades the bridge plate. So underneath this X brace that comes back here, there is traditionally a piece of maple, sometimes rosewood, but generally a hard piece of wood that fits in between there that supports the string base that comes up. So in the Modern Deluxe line, what they're doing is taking some newer materials and thought processes and expanding upon the standard Martin build concept. So with that bridge plate, it is now upgraded to carbon fiber. So it's much stronger, lightweight, but a non-traditional piece of equipment in acoustic guitar building. So they've also done the same, I believe it's a carbon fiber inlay for where the truss rod is. Other upgrades include the gold Evo fret wire, the gold open back tuners, and probably the coolest part of all is, and it's really hard to see, but this is a flame maple binding instead of the traditional plastic. So is it worth the extra, $700 to $1,000 upgrade? Yes, no. One other major thing that I almost forgot is this is Martin's VTS top. So their vintage tone system. So what they've done is essentially thermo aged this piece of wood in such a manner that it doesn't discolor it like a lot of the thermal aging does. So it gives it a well played in, worn in, broken in old guitar sound. Other than that, another big difference that I did notice is they don't use aging toner on these tops. So it is the raw Sitka spruce with a clear lacquer on it. Now, back to what I was saying, is all of those things worth the $7,000 to $1,000 upgrade, depending on which model and where you get it? To me, kind of. Man, I'm forgetting all kinds of things. The neck profile is also different. It is an asymmetrical V shape. And of course, as soon as I put my hand on it, I instantly recalled, hey, that's something that's a little bit different also. But to me, it's very reminiscent of the bourgeois style neck. So I know it's asymmetrical. The bourgeois is a standard V shape. But again, I don't really notice that big of a difference. Maybe another video I'll make later on is kind of about the different neck profiles, shapes, what you're used to, what you're not, what to look out for. Anyway, all that being said, I am sending this one back in lieu of a different guitar, different model, brand, you name it, for a couple of reasons, and one being is I already have another small body rosewood with Adirondack top guitar that this is somewhat similar to, but also for me, I think I love the sound, but I don't love it enough for what I do. So what I mean by that is I love the sound of this thing and I want to start digging into it, but the more I dig into it, it pulls a little out of tune. It's starting to get a little distorted. I'm not that great of a fingerstyle player by any means, so that aspect of it is wasted on me. But it does everything really well, but it's just not getting what I'm particularly after. And if you haven't noticed, I'm fairly picky about what I like. And I think that just comes with years of playing, and my style of play changes. The kind of music I'm into at the moment changes, and I like to keep a variety that can do all of those things. And this is just not fitting in as well. Surprisingly, the 0018 fits in great for what I want to play on that particular guitar. So that's another thing. I pick up a guitar, and depending on what it is and how it sounds, it almost inspires me to play certain things. So what this guitar does, it makes me want to play certain things, but the guitar can't keep up with the things that I want to play, if that makes any sense. Or I'm just crazy, and I'll just get to playing and I'll let you hear it. Well, there it is. Martin 0028 Modern Deluxe. It's a fantastic guitar. It really is. Anybody in their right mind would be perfectly happy with this guitar for the rest of their lives. But for me, the one I'm getting, or getting back, I should say, it more suits my style. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you. Yes, I am tuned half step down. All my guitars are tuned half step down. It suits my voice a lot better. The range of songs that I play, it just works better for me. Yeah, if you made it this far, seriously, thank you. I appreciate it. Look forward to getting a few more of these out, hopefully before the new year. And I'll see you in the next one.